Hi guys, it's Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Alright y'all, today's video is all about how to install fonts on your iPad. The app I'll be using is called iFont, and I'll also be using the DaFont website to grab some free fonts. And child, there are quite a few other places you can find fonts too, like 1001 free fonts. Here's the DaFont homepage. You'll always catch the recently added fonts here. And then up here at the top, it breaks down the fonts into different categories. I really love using handwritten fonts. The clean styles definitely eat. Each font has its name and who it's by right here inside this red label. Over here, you've got the download button and the license information for the font. Most fonts on DaFont.com will say free for personal use, just like this one. Basically, that means you can use this font for yourself, but don't use it for anything you're selling for publicity, ads, or any type of promo materials. Some fonts are completely free no matter what you use them for, and they'll usually say 100% free. But I still recommend checking the license for each font you download just to be on the safe side. And some fonts will say demo, which pretty much means you only get access to part of the font, like maybe not all the punctuation or the full alphabet. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these fonts. I'm going to go with Lemon Yellow Sun. It's so fun and fresh, and I definitely think it's going to look really cute for my digital planning. So I just go ahead and press the download button. Up at the top, you'll see this little arrow when you download something in Safari. You can just tap it to go straight to your downloaded file, or you can just go to your Files app, which is what I like to do. Once you're in your Files app, go to your Downloads folder, then tap on the zip file of your font and it'll unzip it automatically for you. Most fonts you download will come with a little README file. This is where you'll find the license info, and it is pretty important to read because sometimes you can't use the fonts in certain projects or products if you want to sell them. So definitely always glance at that first. The font files usually include a sample sentence and a full alphabet so you can actually see what the font looks like. The files will either be OTF or TTF, but for this tutorial, they're pretty much the same for what we're trying to do, so I'll just click on one. From there, just tap the up arrow and choose Copy to iFont. It'll then automatically open up the iFont app. In iFont, you'll see that the menu is on the left-hand side, and when you tap on Import Font, you can either import from your Files app, or you can check out the different font websites they've got linked. The imported fonts category is where all the fonts you've added will be. Featured fonts are the popular, trendy, or recommended fonts on iFont. Installed fonts are all the fonts you've got installed on your iPad. There are also some premium features, but honestly, I don't even mess with those. I just stick to the free options. This install button means the font has not been installed yet. Once you click on that, the app will guide you through the download process. So to use the fonts, you'll need to install a profile on your iPad, which is kind of like adding a software, so that's what this is saying. When you click allow, like I said, the app will walk you through the download process, and you can follow the instructions if you'd like, but we are going to head over to the settings. Be sure to tap Profile Downloaded at the top. It'll select the font you just downloaded, and then press install, and it'll prompt you to enter your passcode. Once you've done that, just click install a couple more times, and yeah, that's it. It's really that simple, and don't forget to press done. As you can see, here's the new font, and all the other fonts you've downloaded are located here too. Let's say, for example, you wanted to delete that font. You just click on it and press remove profile. So just because you've downloaded a profile, it doesn't mean that the font will show up in every app on your iPad. Sometimes you might need to install the font directly in the app itself if it allows it. Please note, not every app supports custom fonts, especially apps that are connected to the web, like YouTube for example. Now if you are using apps that support custom fonts, downloading and using them is a total game changer. Mostly graphic design apps or apps in that space, plus some note-taking apps. Personally, I love downloading custom fonts and using them in Goodnotes. If you know, you know. It just makes everything look so much more polished and fun, and it's such an easy way to really level up your digital notes, planners, or any creative projects. You can also use custom fonts in Keynote and in Procreate to give your projects a different vibe, but I'm not gonna lie, that's not my lane, so I'm gonna stay over here. I do want to let y'all know, if you're using a font for something you're selling, you'll likely need a commercial license. Check the license info on the font, and if you're unsure, reach out to the designer. Bottom line, always check before you download. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop your favorite fonts in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps your girl out. See y'all in the next one.